Hello everyone, just gonna wait a second for people to join in, so I'm gonna give it a minute while I get this link. Hello everybody, welcome to Aero League Racing Season 14, Tier 5, Round 3, Daytona Road. So if you're joining us for the first time, we do a 10-minute qualifying session, which was before this, and that's followed by this sprint race, which is 15 minutes, roughly, which would be 9 laps for this course. And a feature race, which I think was 22 laps, which is be moving into right after this. We got 40 minutes. And from the sprint race results, we do a top 10 reverse grid for the feature, so the rest stay the same. Top 10 are flipped around. Ruffles says, please don't ask about what happened in the sprint. So I'm not going to ask because we're about to find out. I'm assuming it's bad. But it's okay. It happens. These things happen. At least you guys got to finish a race and your lobby didn't crash mid-feature. Cough, tier 4. Feature was awesome. Home race stuff, says Ruffles. Yeah. Well, it's cool. It's good. You had a good result at home. It's always a good feeling. Well, cool. We will go through the qualifying order. And I forgot to do something. Uno momento. So while we wait for one or two more, I'm going to write down the standings as of the previous round, not this round. Da, 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 da. That's weird. I already missed this race. I see. Okay. For the championship order at the moment, we have Slobman up front. I don't think he races today, so I don't have him on my list. He's in the BMW M6. Quackhouse is in P2 at the moment, just 3 points down, so a good opportunity for him today to take provisional first. Overall, Quackhouse 1, 2. D-Dubs is in P3 at the moment, overall, and he is 2 points back on Quackhouse, so pretty close for him as well. He could take first today if he has a better result than Quackhouse. Monk in P4. Wow, some of these people have different names. So we have a pretty good, actually, Ruffles here in P10 overall at the moment, and he is pole position for this race, which is a good sign of things maybe to come. And he had pole by just over 6/10 in the Z4, which is a great result. Followed by D-Dubs here in the AMG in P2. In P3 we have Danger Mouse in the Alfa Romeo 4C. Rico, I believe, is a new entry in P4 with the Porsche 911. HK, good to see him again. In P5 with the Lamborghini Huracan. Munkin in P6 with the 911. Crackavelli in P7 with the McLaren. Welcome Boyan. In the stream now, half of us had bad sprint, the other bad feature. Well, some of you will enjoy the sprint, some of you will enjoy the feature. Feature's more points, so if you had a good feature, then it's a good thing. Chaos Drew at P8 in the Lexus RCF. Lord Hands at P9 with a special livery, I think, for this race. Also in the Lexus. Schumacher in the Nissan GTR, Quackhouse in the McLaren 650S, D-Wade in the AMG, Lovedon in the Ferrari 458, Inorganic with the Huracan, Boyan with the beautiful BMW M6, no bias there at all, and to finish us off, Airtown Jenna in P16 with the Nissan GTR. I think we're missing a livery there. We're missing a few liveries. Anyway. And we'll get going. Yeah. Grand. Just to answer that question real quick, Boyan. sometimes the replays don't save liveries, so I think we're missing a few actually on this one. I don't know what Rico's livery is. D-Dubs, that's not his livery. That's not Monken's livery either. We're missing a bunch of liveries. It's just kind of random how it works. I'm not really sure what the deal is, but we're missing a lot of liveries. Hopefully they show up in the future race, though. Yeah, we're missing most of them, which is unfortunate. It's a GT7 thing. I'm not sure why, but it just does not save them for replays. Even for the people who saved a replay. Thanks to Boyan there for the important liveries uploaded. Well, at least yours did, because yours is special for this race, so it matters a little bit more. I know there's some good liveries here, so in this tier, so but we'll see. Yeah, just unfortunate. Anyway, 4, 5 lights, and we're out. And we go off of round 3 here at Daytona Road. Danger Mouse gonna try to squeeze HK, who's had a much better start in the Huracan. And let's hopefully not have some tier 1 or turn 1 deaths. A lot of contact here through turn 1. We actually think most of us make it. Most people made it through alive, which is a good thing to see. D-Wade there drops a few spots, so I think he's got the biggest drop there off of turn 1. Ruffles, your livery will hopefully show up in the future race, which means you get to look at it a little bit more than not. HK going a bit wide there. A bit of contact here as well. A lot of contact, a little bit of a traffic jam. And then almost midway through the first lap. Schumacher getting bumped out a little bit, but I think he'll be okay. And D-Dubs. Where did D-Dubs come from? D-Dubs off of coming out of turn 2. And it looks like he'll nail the position change here with a much better line. Skip ahead a little bit. Oh, Lord Hands, no. Oh, I'm sorry, mate. Yeah, that's a rough way to start a race today, but it has happened to all of us. And D-Wade as well in the AMG, getting probably spun out there. So we'll go back up and see what's happening up here. Ruffles getting taking a little bit easy behind D-Dubs and not trying to force a tough move there in the bus stop chicane, but that will give him a very good exit here to challenge D-Dubs at the end of the first lap. And he's going to stick on the outside. Work there. What is happening? What is happening? I don't know if it's a replay issue or what, but... Sorry. Looks like you're hitting the brake. I don't know if, again, I don't know if it's a replay thing or what, but it looks like kind of brakes flickering maybe. Definitely worth checking your own replay to see if that's a thing, Ruffles. I'm not sure what the deal is. Is that a tactic? Okay. Well, I'm not... I won't comment then. I won't question it. All part of the master plan. We have Monk in here going at it with Crackavelli. Crackavelli is up a good few spots there. 3 spots up to P4 after the first lap. Clockhouse is just getting too scared to make moves. Well, that's why you get practice. Well, this is practice, kind of. Gotta go for it. First lap's a bit rough. No, Ruffles! Oh, Ruffles is off. Turn 6 or something. I don't know. Oh, that's unfortunate. That's a tough corner, especially with traffic. Oh, Logan's all the way back. And D-Dub's off and away on his own. With Danger Mouse probably a second and a half, 2 seconds behind. Second and a half, we'll say. Crockavelli P3, Munkin P4, and Lovedon getting a bit of a love tap there from Quackhouse, coming out of the chicane. But all will remain clean for now. Check down the order. See how we're doing. Oh, that's a not a happy inorganic there, I think. D-Dub's in with the fastest lap, as probably could have predicted, coming into lap 3. And Chaos Druid making a move on the inside, kind of bumping Lovedon out a little bit. Maybe in a little bit of a dive there, but we'll keep trucking. Getting a little late out of sorts, but trying to get that draft back on Lovedon. Chaos Druid up into P4, up from P8 on the starting grid. Quackhouse is progressing hard on the inside. Lose a little bit of time off that. Lovedon will be right back on his case for the all-important turn here. 13, 12, not sure what's up. We'll keep an eye on this. Ruffles with a 2-second penalty, that is going to hurt massively. Oh, that is so unfortunate for him. It's with pole position and big penalty, a big offing as well. So unfortunately for Ruffles, it's going to hurt him quite a bit here. We're a little bit jumbled up here between P5 and P7 at the moment, with Quackhouse a little bit ahead. D-Dubs is flying off into the distance. Another lap, another second or so in pace. We'll see here in just a moment with lap times. 47.5 is the time, 47.6, so only a tenth actually. Advantage there for D-Dubs on the previous lap. And we have Munkin and Danger Mouse going at it. Munkin gets the better line coming out of turn 1, and he has a much better line. Danger Mouse got a little bit stuck on the outside, but Munkin will proceed through with a little bit of a gap there, and he seems to be catching up a little bit on D-Dubs as well. We'll have to see how that fares. We are nearly halfway through the race. We will keep watching Boy on. Might be next lap though. Crockavelli, HK, and Schumacher in a group of 3 here. Rico, a little bum draft on Lovedon, will not try to make the move, which is probably smart. The 2 MR cars here, and Rico gets a little bit of trouble coming out of the chicane. We'll lose a little bit of time Lovedon, and unfortunately cut a little bit on the inside, or I guess the outside of that chicane on the exit. So a small half-second penalty. Hurt a little bit for sure. We'll put him behind Crockavelli. Yeah, that's a good idea too. So you cannot see ghosting in replays, but good move there, Crockavelli. Munkin continues in P2 with Danger Mouse just about where he left him earlier. Backhouse on a roll from P11. See if he can make any more moves in this sprint race. Only 4 laps or so to go. Ruffles trying to make a little bit of redemption move here on Schumacher. See if he can pull this off. On the inside, nope, we'll switch to the outside. Take the faster line out. Oh, a little bit of trouble getting that grip on the exit of the corner. But really you just need to get close enough here where you draft, where the draft will make a difference. Actually, Schumacher has a bit of trouble coming out of the exit, so Ruffles will get past him a little bit earlier on. But Schumacher will also have an opportunity here to draft if he can keep the car straight. Directly behind him, he's going to come off the draft a little early. That'll be Ruffles with P9. I think. Ruffles with 2-second pen. What? Oh, that was, yeah, a little bit too much of a cut there. Oh, that hurts. Oh, 2 seconds is brutal. That's going to drop him back. Good bit there. And Boyan coming on Airtown Jenna out of the chicane. Going the high line around the final corner. Looks like they'll actually be battling it out with Airtown possibly for turn 1. Boyan does have the slight advantage at the moment. Ooh, Airtown better brake on the inside there, and that'll leave Boyan back in P13 for the moment. As Airtown also makes a little bit of time there on Ruffles, who's dropped back from that unfortunate penalty earlier. Ruffles says he got scared side by side in the bus stop. Yeah, that's a tough place to be, side by side. Anytime I have that situation, I'm a little bit of a brown pants moment. Yeah, that's what it is. Just keep at it. You'll get less intimidated by these things the more you do it. So it is how it is. Rico here. I think position flip again between Lobdan and Rico. We have Chaos Druid in P5. Again up from P8 on the starting grid. Rico and Lobdan both have a bit of a speed advantage on Chaos, and this is going to create a little bit of a situation here. That pushes Rico a little bit on the inside. Hopefully doesn't get that same penalty that Ruffles got on the previous lap. Doesn't seem like it. Ruffles is just a bit, probably a couple inches difference there between the two. This also lets Krakovelli in with a good position as well, as Rico's just kind of stuck now directly in between Lobdan and Krakovelli. Krakovelli in 2 spots off of turn 1. That was a great move there. Good job, lad. See if he can stick it. And he's also got a bit of a pace advantage, it seems, at least in the short term, on Chaos Druid, and a little bit of trouble coming out of that as well. And I think we'll go back. We'll go back. We'll go back. Boyan. Taking a look here at Airtown Jenna. Take the inside, the entrance. And well done braking there at the end, going into it. Well done. That was a good move indeed. A little bit of a highlight in a unfortunate race. So we go back up and see what is happening up front with Munkin. Half-second better pace on the previous lap, and as well setting a track fastest lap for the moment. We have just 3 laps technically remaining. Quackhouse and Danger Mouse and Quackhouse going at it. A little bit of chaos back here. Actually, we'll pop back a second. Oh, HK catching a drift in the Lambo. We'll lose a little bit of momentum coming out of the corner against Schumacher, who gets a little bit wide. A little overreaction near the pit lane there. Schumacher on the inside as well. I think we keep our positions here for the moment. Left on, late move on the inside, catches a drift. And things will stay the same. Quackhouse really pushing Danger Mouse here as we enter the final moments of this race. Munkin on purples yet again, and he'll get another fastest lap if he can nail the chicane. He'll be alright there. Catching the draft off of D-dubs for P1. Drops a little bit of time actually in the chicane. Just being a bit cautious, which is fair. He's trying to time his... I think he's timing his drafting a little. Kind of staying in blind spot of D-dubs. We'll go into turn 1, D-dubs with a great break. And both of them keeping it pretty steady through there. Way is he going? On the inside. And Quackhouse with a late break. Good so far for him. And he's been on pretty good pace this season, Quackhouse. Compared to last season, I think he just had a bit off. Looking pretty good this season. With a win in the feature race last week. And a sprint win in the week 1, where he also got pole position. So pretty good results here from Quackhouse. Definitely a championship contender. And he's currently in P2. So who's P3? D-dubs. Well, D-dubs looks like not quite running away with the win quite yet, but a little bit of shake up there from these two. Drop a little bit of time, both of them. We are spacing out just a little bit. Definitely keep an eye on this battle for first as we go into the final lap here in just a second. Munkin with fastest lap on track. See if he can close the deal. It looks good for Munkin. D-dubs goes a bit wide through the apex. Loses a few tenths there, and Munkin right on his tail yet again. This is putting Munkin in a really good position. Oh, that's gonna hurt him a little bit of too quick on the throttle. Coming out of turn 2 there. This is turn 4, I guess. A little wide through turn 4 as well. A little bit of time with that exit as well. D-dub's really nailing the exits here, just making its job for Munkin much harder. Before we get too lost in the sauce there, we'll bump back and see if there's any more action. Nothing quite yet. Go Go through the final chicane. This will pretty much determine our winner. Ooh, bit shaky coming out of the chicane there, but I think it's all clean penalty-wise. Unless that Porsche's got some magic juice, I don't think he's going to catch him on this lap. Let's double check. Ooh, Crackavelli making a good move. We will pop back here in just a second. I just want to watch our top two go over the line. That is D-Dubs with a sprint win here in week 3, and Munkin with a close P2, both on very good pace. We will go back. We're gonna have to go back a few times here. Seems like a lot of close finishes. Danger Mouse getting that draft off of Quackhouse, but just too late, I think, and just a tenth or so separates Quackhouse in P3 and Danger Mouse in P4, Chaos Drew in P5, Rico P6. We will actually go before the chicane. Crackavelli quite late there. Doing quite nice though through the chicane. And a little bit of a bump there, I think. So he's just trying to time out this draft as best he can. So Levdon doesn't have another chance. Ooh, flips back on the inside. Ooh, I don't... That's a little blocky from Levdon there, I think. That is swerving, I do have to say. That's more than one move off the line, so... I hope that was sorted post. Don't think that was a report, but just so you know, that is not legal. So yeah, Levdon P7 it seems. Oh, yeah, I wouldn't be too happy about that. Levdon P7, Crackavelli P8, Schumacher P9, Boyan P10, HK P11, Ruffles P12, Lord Hands P13, D-Wade P14, Airtown Jenna P15. By the way, much better job on the tires this week. And Inorganic P16. I forgot I had that setting there. Munkin with the fastest lap, and Ruffles will still get the point from pole position, despite not an ideal race from him. But redemption is available, as always, in the future race. Fuck. I'm gonna back out. Hopefully this doesn't stop working again. Does anybody know why this is happening? Just gonna try to figure out what's happening. Seems like this is broken. Boyan, I think you're still there. If you try again, it might work. I'm gonna hang on, as I don't want to do 2 streams. Maybe it's me, because nothing's loading. You know, it's probably not me. It's probably frickin' PD. Oh no, I think it is PD. I can't load anything, so I don't think it's Boyan save that's being the issue. I think this is. Oh, I don't want to restart this. Does anything work? See, my saves aren't even working. Yeah. One sec. Oh no. No. Okay, mine works, but yeah, I think there's a server issue. Stuff's showing up, but it's not. All the thumbnails are gone. Oof. Yeah. Perfect freaking timing. Yeah, Ross is saying I might need to delete some of my stuff. I went through this really not that long ago. I really don't. I deleted like probably 50 replays about a month ago. I haven't saved that many since. There's not that many here. This list was a couple pages before. I'm gonna say I don't think it's my problem. I could be wrong, I don't know. But I think... Yeah, I'm just gonna... Alright, so I will be back in just a minute. I'm sorry for the trouble. I just need to restart GT, and if it works, we'll come right back to stream. So, feature race, yeah, just give me a few minutes, and hopefully this will work.